Morning, guys. It's Sunday, March 24th. And just wanted to make a video, a little life update, plus just let some thoughts kind of spill out of my brain. So I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel, and some like a YouTube channel centered around personal development, spiritual growth, all that good stuff for a while, right? And I've posted a video here and there, and I've been hemming and hawing on it, and it's just time to start doing it, right? Just start doing it. So moving forward, I'm going to be making some content, showing you guys going through the journey of what I'm going through. Man, it's been a ride. Holy 28. I am not where I want to be in life. I don't have a great social life. As I started learning more about becoming a better person, I had to let a lot of my old friends go because they're not interested in getting better. Unfortunately, they spend a lot of time drinking and partying. I'm definitely no saint. I sometimes I ate too much food last night for dinner, so my sleep was shite today. So I've almost unintentionally, or whether it's been intentional, kind of isolated myself the past, a few years, really. I dated a little bit, but, and haven't really got out of my comfort zone with meeting a lot of new people, having a tight circle of like strong men to be around. I have met one good friend, and we're both interested in personal development, business, just becoming better, all that good stuff. So all that to say is, I'm just tired of being where I'm at, right? And then comparing myself to other people who have put work in to get to where they're at, which is just so silly, right? But so my plan is to start posting and sharing what I'm going through, to give you guys an update. I've had a sweet tooth my whole life, right? And I've always used food as a coping mechanism for discomfort, more or less. So I've always, in times of, when I didn't know what to do or stressed out, I would just reach for sweet stuff, whether that was anything simple, just a lot of fruit, like dried fruits, or going on the other end of the spectrum, junk food, right? In the past year, just junk food crept back in, where it was like years before that where I didn't have any at all, for like, we're talking, long stretches at a time, like 8-9 months, where it was like only whole foods, and I just never had that inkling for junk food. So it crept back in this year for numerous reasons, and basically years ago I gave myself a fatty liver from eating, I was only eating fruit and meat, but I was having fruit with every meal, so you can't overdo it. And then more recently was just trying to get really lean for some reason. So I ended up getting pretty lean, where I was getting veins coming out of my back and lots of veins in my arms and stuff, but still couldn't quite get my 6-pack exposed. And I got down to like 152 pounds, being 6'1". So that's pretty light for my height. So anywho, basically my journey's been full of highs and lows, and more recently, I just came to like a conclusion that you just can't ignore shit anymore, and you can't ignore things in life and expect that they're gonna get better, or someone's coming to fucking fix you, because you have to do it yourself. And it's like, you just have to get that in your head. And I'm just saying this as myself, you got to get that in your head, right? And you have to start doing the shit that's uncomfortable to get yourself out. And I've seen little bits of success in my career and stuff, but in terms of my business and fitness goals, I just haven't got where I want to get. So More recently, I was reading a book that I had by Paul Chek and going through some questionnaires, and it turns out that I scored pretty high on this fungal questionnaire, and I have these little circles on my chest and down my side here, and I thought, maybe that's skin cancer runs in my family. Well, I scored high on the fungal thing, and he said, just continued reading on and thought, oh shit, maybe it's a fungal thing. And I got jock itch right now, which is almost gone, thank God, because I bought some cream for it. But it turns out I have a fungal thing going on, fungal infection, right? So basically, Mother Nature will give you sometimes if you don't listen long enough, the pain, as Paul will say, the pain teacher shows up, which I do love. It's a great way to display what Mother Nature will do for you if you repeatedly don't listen and don't take care of yourself and live out of balance and alignment. So I have a fungal thing going on. So basically you got to cut all the carbs, you got to cut the sugar, which works great for me anyways, because to be honest, right now, I'm not in a good place where I should be including lots of carbs, because they a little bit turns into a lot. That's just where I'm at right now. I'm not cutting them forever. I'm not married to this, but for now, until I get rid of this, at least this fungal infection, I'm going to be doing keto, right? A ketogenic style diet, riding the line between keto and carnivore, because I'll eat just enough fiber to help shuttle out this fungus as they die off. But so all that to say, and it's just a lot of rambling today, but it's man, you just get these little signs that you need to start making changes. So ketogenic diet, woke up at 180 pounds this morning. I haven't had sugar in a full week now, so no sugar. I did make myself some homemade ice cream yesterday with stevia, whipping cream, and egg yolks, so real basic. Which is still a lot of calories, right? So it doesn't mean you should be eating lots of it. But so had that yesterday, and knowing I'm really gonna lock in, man, it's time to start fucking taking care of myself, getting my body right. I've got lots of injuries I've been ignoring, imbalances, and I think as men we tend to ignore our health issues a little bit, right? And just think that they're going to get better. And that's a really shitty way to go about it, because they're not. And generally they won't heal on their own. You have to have the right inputs to get your body right. So yeah, 180 this morning. I'm going to be doing a very high fat keto carnivore style diet, and working out as I feel, right? I went from working out 6 days a week to now I've cut it right down. I'm going in for shoulder surgery, got a torn labrum here, so I'm gonna lose some muscle, but I'm gonna do my very best to maintain and keep the muscle I do have on my body. I'm gonna train my legs. And after the surgery, and of course I'm gonna do some back work, do what I can, grip strength training, just everything that I could do to keep my muscle on my frame. So during that time, it's going to be really interesting, a real test. I'm going to be off work for a little while. So it's going to be interesting. So I just wanted to post a video to show you guys I'm going to be pushing through here. And fuck, man, life is hard. And especially when you start realizing that you get in this, like I'm in this stage right now where I'm not really I'm kind of just watching life go by and not doing enough to get to the goals that I have. And I'm not going out partying, but I'm just kind of sitting here where it's kind of lonely, right? Because I'm not working hard enough on my goals. So it's like this weird this kind of funk state I'm in. I know if I just start working on stuff and have a purpose to keep me aligned every day, I'll be fine. So it's just about getting back to that, getting back to my goals, which are become a Chek practitioner and a personal trainer, which I'm already have my personal training cert. So I want to start working with people at a deeper level, helping them be healthier and whatnot. So, and of course, get my body right as well. Right, that's a big goal of mine. So probably a boring video for a lot of you guys, but that's where I'm at right now. 180 pounds, probably. So a little bit of fat to lose, right? Could look better. Still got some serratus muscle showing there, but you know, could be a good 10 pounds less. Honestly, at my maintenance, around 170, 165, probably look more healthier. But so we're going to be doing keto right now. I'm not going to drop. Basically, I'm following the recommendations of a Stephanie keto person. Seems like she really knows what she's doing. I've followed a lot of people, but overdoing the protein seems like it's a bad thing. Hard on the kidneys. You're not going to get into ketosis. You're not going to keto adapt as fast as you could if you keep your protein low to moderate. So right now we're talking like 200 grams of fat a day. So in terms of calories, and she says that's just on your plate, not including what you have in the meats and, you know, the fats and the eggs and stuff. So that's 1,800 calories just in fat that you add, which is a lot, right? So I'll probably be floating around somewhere between, depending on the protein levels I get, which is going to be like anywhere from 60 to 90 grams for me. I'll try and keep it low. It's going to be over 3,000 calories, right? Or right around that ballpark. Mental math isn't crazy good, right? So we got 4 calories a gram for protein, 4 times 9, 18, 36. Yeah, so it'd be, oh no, so it wouldn't be too high, around 2,500 calories or so. 28 on the high end, I think. So anyways, we're going to see how it goes. I'm excited to do keto. I've ran into heart palpitations before, and like muscle cramps, like crazy muscle cramps. So it's going to be interesting. I am following her kind of protocols that she has on YouTube. Frequent meals, calming the body down first thing in the morning with a meal. High fat, right? Obviously, the fat ratio's got to be like 2 to 1 or greater, right? So gonna get a workout in here, and then I'll have something to eat, and then I'm just gonna work on my goals that I have today. So we move forward. Today's the day I want to move forward and stop procrastinating on my goals and start feeling a little bit better about myself, because I'm validated through my work that I do. I just wish I wasn't, but I just feel that way, right? I feel when I say I'm going to do something and I do it, I get that confidence boost. I feel good. And I don't feel well when I don't do anything, right? And I don't think anybody else would. I think everybody could agree with me on that one, that when you don't do shit, you feel like shit, right? Like, I believe that's what kind of anxiety is, right? In depression, you feel bad because you're not doing anything, right? You're just sitting there and you have all this energy bouncing around in your body that's telling you to do things to help yourself and help others. It's just fucking self-created. But anyways, that's it for today, guys. So keto, working on fitness, spiritual stuff, that's all coming, right? So I'm just going to let my mind create what it wants to create, follow my intuition, share with you guys my own personal journey, the highs, the lows, the ebbs, the flows, all that stuff. And we're all going to get better. Everybody's here on this planet to grow and to evolve, right? So this is all, it's a painful journey, right? And it's not easy, but I think everybody has this, we all have this like little voice in our head that wants us to do a certain thing, and you're like flipping God off, right? Capital G-O-D, the one that, the all-seeing, like the bigger spirit out there, that when you tell him or it him or her. When you ignore these things and you ignore these signs and that voice in your head, eventually I've noticed it starts to get quieter. And when I say quieter, I mean like it just becomes your willingness to listen to your intuition, and that consciousness, that higher self speaking, gets less and less and less the more you ignore it. Like the voice is always going to be there to do the right thing and to make the choice that's in alignment with the goal you want. But I've noticed, me personally, it's strong. It's fucking so strong. It's just like a hammer beating on my head, right? And after months of like making wrong choices, right? It's still strong for me, but it seems like it has gone down a bit because I know, I'm losing that the ability to execute, right? The more you disregard that voice. So I need to go because I keep talking here. So recap, got this fungal thing going on. So keto nutrition is going to be key for me, and wiping all this fungus out of my body. And I think that's probably part of the reason why I've had brain fog for as long as I could remember. So, wow, let's see what happens, what goes on with this. So basically, if you made it to the end here, I'm pretty surprised because I've just been rambling. I don't even know if it's worth it to post this video, to be honest. In terms of my diet, what I'm going to be doing is a modified keto carnivore diet. So meat sources are going to be grass-fed meats only, wild-caught fish, seafood, all that good stuff, pasture-raised eggs, ghee, coconut oil, butter, and homemade tallow. Got a shit ton of tallow. And for plant foods, of course, I already said the avocado or the coconut oil. We got avocados and a small bit of fiber from some kraut, some cabbage. That's pretty much it. Maybe some asparagus. I don't really plan on eating much else. And that's just to keep the microbiome happy. So anyways, that's what I'll be doing. So I'll be training with no carbs and just seeing how the body goes. Kicking these fucking funguses out of my body so I could start operating at a high level again. Maybe I never have. So the longest I've done carnivore keto is like 60 days. And I was living in a moldy basement. So it'd be nice to see, I got some pudge on my face here, a little fluffy. Be nice to see what's possible when I'm home. So I'll be off in a few weeks. I'll be off surgery, or I'll be on my recovery from my surgery. So I'll have time to, check my ketones, check my blood sugars after eating meals, and not be as stressed from work and stuff. So it'd be nice to see if I can dial this diet in to actually make it something sustainable for me, because if it works for me, I'll try it for a while. Why not? Right? So I'm gonna go. I hope you guys have a good Sunday. Chilling. There's my home gym. About to get after it. Peace. See you guys in the next one. Let's fucking go.